Still a beautiful day out here on Rice Lake, and somewhat overcast, but I'm still producing, right now I'm producing decent power, about 400 to 500 watts, but nobody is coming up behind me. I pretty much have the whole lake to myself. I had two boats go by me this morning. That was a couple hours ago, and the only other than a couple fishing boats out here, there's really nothing going my way, as if going up the canal system. Very peaceful. Anyways, up ahead is the old train trestle that goes across the lake, and of course it's underwater, but there's areas there that if you're not in the channel, you're in danger of running into that. I don't know how often that happens. Never talked to the local, but you can see it right on the Navionics app that where it is, where it used to be. Anyways, probably about another hour to get to the river. On the far side of Rice Lake is a reserve, and that's where Jacob went to in search of cigarettes. Up ahead is a red buoy, and that is basically marking where the train trestle cuts across. So I want to make sure that I'm in the channel at that point. And the red buoy up ahead is where I hang a right. And that is the entrance to the Napanee River over there. So I'll be making my tour. Be making my turn to the Napanee River probably in about 10 minutes. And this is the Napanee River in front of me. Lots of floating weeds this morning. I've had to clear weeds from the front of the bow. I have to modify this bow. It just catches them and plows with them, and so that's part of my weed clearing process. Besides getting the weeds off the prop, get the weeds off that are hung around the bow. Lots of seagulls. Well, we're now in the Napanee River. I'm going to do a de-weeding process, and hopefully it's a little better along the river here. Not as many floating masses. Nice log home. nice homes, big homes, and some little cottages. All very nice. Going into a bit of a headwind now as I head north, and doing 7.5 kilometers an hour, drawing 800 watts. Solar production's dropped to about 300 watts. And there is somebody coming up from behind. And there's some bloopers just passing me by. They stayed in the same wall as me at Hastings. Got to talk to them a bit. This is the Bentford Bridge, and in 2018 I was being interviewed by the Peterborough Examiner, and the reporter was standing right over there on that little clearing, and I anchored about 20 feet offshore, and I was talking with them, and when the interview was over I went to leave, tried to pull the anchor up, and it was snagged around something and I couldn't pull it up. I ended up having to cut the rope and lost that anchor. And of course Peterborough Examiner replaced it, and when I got to Peterborough there was a new anchor waiting for me. But then later on they got in touch with some recovery divers that were training, and they went down and they recovered it, and I got it back. So that was in 2018, and what it was snagged around was power cables. Underwater power cables. So I was pulling like crazy to try and get it up, and it's a wonder I didn't electrocute myself. Not sure what kind of bird that is. Probably a turkey vulture. It's been a very quiet day on the river. Yeah, a few boats have passed me, but nothing like I would expect at this time of year. Very quiet. I estimate about 2 more hours and then I'll be at Peterborough. And still going along slowly, 7.6 kilometers an hour, drawing 820 watts. Solar production's now dropped below 400 watts. That's the kind of day it is. Current on the Napanee has been really strong, and it's like that. It's been like that on the whole Trent Severn so far. Heavy current, and you can see that on the buoy. we're coming up to Scott's Mills. It's, I see it in the distance, probably about a kilometer away, maybe a kilometer and a half away. Boat that just passed me, they were at a Hastings as well, so I'm assuming that they're going through the lock. But we'd be going through with them, so if they open the lock for this boat in front of me, they'll just have to wait for me. Anyways, yeah, this current this year is extremely strong. It's been just fighting it, and plus now there's a headwind as well, so and not the greatest solar production today. But coming back, it should be good. Should be able to just surf down this river. Well, getting ready to go up in Scott's Mills lock.